Welcome to the Real Cricket.
We have both the captains in the center with the match referee. Heads is the call and tails it is.
Losing the toss could prove costly. This could make for a really interesting match. These are the playing 11 for the respective teams.
Ladies and gents.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this test match. Let's see what we have in store. It will be a great day of cricket ahead of us.
In comes the fielding side. They look charged up and ready to go. Here come the openers, greeted with a loud cheer from the crowd.
Pace bowler into the attack.
Batsman getting into position to face the first ball of the innings.
Solid technique and great defensive shot. Great defensive technique shown by the batsman.
The fielder collects Salmon, hits straight to the fielder.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
There is a fielder at cover.
Tapped back to the bowler.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
He has hit that straight to the fielder.
It will be interesting to see where the bowler will test the batsman with the short one.
Hit straight to the fielder.
Spinner into the action from the other end. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball.
Playing carefully there, the batsman. Biding his time, waiting for the bad delivery. Tapped back to the bowler.
There is a fielder at cover.
Tapped back to the bowler.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
The fielder collects Salmon, hits straight to the fielder.
Nudges it for a single.
This is what Test match is all about. Great bowling, great defensive technique. Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
Change in the bowling. Pacer being brought back.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Tapped back to the bowler.
There is a fielder at cover.
He has hit that straight to the fielder. What do you think about new teams like Afghanistan getting test status?
I think it's great for them. Small countries playing more and more cricket. Obviously, at this point of time, they're suited more for the shorter format. They've done well in recent short formats. They've got some radical players. They've got good spin bowlers, which I think takes their team to another level. But their recent performance in the longer format, not too impressive. Ireland got test status recently, and they were quite impressive against Pakistan. I think they've got great potential. They played in their hometown in Belfast, and they did quite well. They almost won the match at some point.
Any young children, this is how a defensive shot needs to be played.
Inform fast bowler into the attack now. Expect some serious chin music.
So coming back to our conversation, looking back, you had Bangladesh when they started. They were on the same levels. Today, they're a force to contend with. I think it's really good for the sport that more and more countries start participating and start showing their abilities on the biggest stage.
But do you think that they should be playing the stronger teams like India and Australia rather than weaker teams like West Indies and Zimbabwe?
It's interesting that you say West Indies being a smaller country, because if you look at a couple of generations ago, West Indies was a strength, was a power, with a team everybody feared, with their big, tall, fast bowlers and their calypso-style batting. But I guess this is how cricket evolves over a period of time. You see teams that have been the most powerful and elite today struggling for dominance. And with regard to your question about whether they should start with teams who are right on the top of their cricket, I think that's the whole point in Test cricket. I think it'll only show these smaller teams coming in how cricket is meant to be played at the highest level, and it's something they wouldn't normally see at their domestic circuits.
Exquisite timing on that. A very well-deserved boundary there. It is showtime. Crowd going mad here.
Tapped back to the bowler.
change in bowling here. Spinner into the attack now.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Hit straight to the fielder.
There is a fielder at cover.
That is a very quick signal taken.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Batsman lets the ball carry to the keeper.
इधर से ज्यादा अच्छा है अंदर वाला
The fielder collects that one, hits straight to the fielder.
Good ball and respectfully played. Biding his time, waiting for the bad delivery.
That was a quick single. Nice running between the wickets. Spinner into the action from the other end.
There is a fielder at cover.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Tapped back to the bowler.
Nudges it for a single.
इधर से ज्यादा अच्छा है अंदर वाला
Showing the full face of the bat. This is what Test match is all about. Great bowling, great defensive technique.
Oh, shot, but only a single.
He has hit that straight to the fielder.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Hit straight to the fielder.
Deep point in place.
The fielder collects that one, hits straight to the fielder.
The toss seems to play a big part in the outcome of the game. There is a huge change in approach on winning the toss, with the ball turning square in the Asian conditions and swinging more in countries like England and South Africa.
I think if you're playing in the subcontinent or on flat pitches, it's a no-brainer. You should be batting first, putting a big target on the board, get the opposition in, put pressure on them, and make them bat on the final day. But the ball will turn, and you'd have the highest chance of getting them all out. If you're playing in England, or where it's overcast, you might want to consider putting them in, make use of the conditions early on, get the ball to swing, get a few batsmen nicked off. But other than that, win the toss, bat first. That's what I would think.
Interesting, you mentioned that considering there was a discussion whether visiting teams should be given a choice to bat or ball without any toss.
Nah, I'm not in favor of all of that. Cricket should be played the way it's played. Teams that are playing at the highest level should be accomplished enough to be put in either to bat or to bowl and to face the music regardless of where they're playing.
Right.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Right.
He has hit that straight to the fielder.
Inform fast bowler into the attack now. Expect some serious chin music. There's a fielder at extra cover.
Tapped back to the bowler.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Tapped back to the bowler.
Looks like there will be a lot of slow balls coming. That is a very quick signal taken. That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
Edged, gone, great bowling.
That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
We're checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem.
Can't see anything conclusive on Snicko. Can't see anything on hotspot.
That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
Waiting for the bad ball, not trying to do anything silly before that.
Hit on the body. It's a nasty delivery.
Good length and the batsman lets it go to the keeper.
Change in bowling here. Spinner into the attack now.
Good lines, tempting the batsman to play at it, but the batsman is going to leave that one alone. Dealt with it comfortably. Great defensive techniques shown by the batsman. Hit straight to the fielder.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Tapped back to the bowler.
There is a fielder at extra cover.
Right.
The fielder collects that one, hits straight to the fielder.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Classical defense.
Spinner into the action from the other end.
Biding his time, waiting for the bad delivery. Full-blooded defense. This is what Test match is all about. Great bowling, great defensive technique. Tapped back to the bowler.
There is a fielder at extra cover.
No.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Tapped back to the bowler. Left that on a length. Good ball and a good lead.
Informed fast bowler into the deck now. Expect some serious chin music.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
And he helps himself to a 6. He seems to have carried his form from the last match. Edged and 4.
Oh, he has got a wide range of shots. What is he going to do next? Oh, that's huge. It's disappeared way into the stands.
He is making batting look so easy.
No.
He has hit that straight to the fielder.
There is a fielder at extra cover.
Glorious, absolutely glorious shot, and it runs away for 4. There is no better sight than watching him bat at his best.
Tapped back to the bowler.
Slips in place.
Right.
Hit straight to the fielder.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
That is a nice shot. Timed it beautifully for 4. It is showtime. Crowd going mad here.
He's not interested in playing that one.
No!
The fielder collects that one, hits straight to the fielder.
Tapped back to the bowler. Good ball and played respectfully.